Brathwaite has done his job, hasn't he? And he's come in. He's only faced 8 deliveries, 15, so he's striking it at 180 odd. Brathwaite has done his job, hasn't he?
Continue to keep on,
and he's only faced
building
8
on.
deliveries, 15, so he's striking it at 180 odd. Brathwaite has done his job, hasn't he?
Continue to keep on,
and he's only faced
building
8
on.
deliveries, 15, so he's striking it at 180 odd. Brathwaite has done his job, hasn't he?
Continue to keep on,
and he's only
Let's get him in the book. The lines are only guidance lines.
Effective from Mohamed Nabi. This is what he's done all tournament. The odd hero maximum to kick things along.
Now they're on fire here, the Patriots, and so's that. Out of the fat on the bike, Alan Wilkins. You'll be loving that for your birthday tomorrow.
Thank you, Daniel.
That's the present for you, Chief.
Don't damage my bike. Yeah, we're in the 18th over here now. Mohamed Nabi is a handy cricketer to come in here. He's 3 balls. He should have been out first ball, perhaps. Cross seam from Mohamed Nabi.
Or to Mohamed Nabi from Sami.
It's a song.
Thank you very much, said the cabbie. Thanks, Bish. Danny, just for the benefit of maybe some younger viewers listening, to use the cross seam in the 18th over, what is Mohamed Sami trying to achieve here?
Well, first and foremost, trying to hold on to the ball. You can see how damp it is still. You have a better chance of having control of a slightly dampish ball, but it's also a go-to for a lot of guys, whether it's a Yorker length or even a back end of a length. Cross seam might kick off the seam, but it often means you've got greater control as a quick bowler to get your line and length right. Not on this occasion. This has raced away for another boundary for the captain.
Second 6 for Chris Gale. It's the slower ball, but it's too short. Chris Gale has come back into the crease. Oh, it's a 4, I beg your pardon. 4th boundary for Chris Gale. So 12 from the over, 3 balls to go. Oh, well, great effort. Trevon Griffiths it was who's out there at deep mid-wicket. Lendl Simmons knows it was close. It was a despairing dive.
I think Trevon Griffiths advanced a couple of steps in and then had to backpedal. You don't see it there, but he was actually coming in and he picked up the pace and trajectory late.
Yeah, that's the danger of this famous little ground, because there are dark pockets here. The lights aren't the greatest in the world because we've got an airport very close by. So that's the challenge in terms of Warner Park with lighting in night games. So I can understand with fielders out in the deep in little pockets of the Warner Park Oval. It's gone for 6, confirmation there. Tipped on for the boundary cushion. So this over's gone for 18 and we've still got 2 to go.
Slower ball, but that's got some acceleration for another 6. Christopher Henry gets a hero maximum and improves his strike rate to 133.
As Sami was running into ball, I was hoping he wouldn't do that. I was hoping he would go full and wide of off stump to try to take the 6 hit out of play by giving length.
Says it all, isn't it, from Lendl Simmons? You're slightly off your mark against Gale or Lewis, any of the top order players in the Hero CPL, you are going to disappear. And the coaches are just making mental notes and physical notes. There's KPIs. There's team meetings when they all get together, the old bowlers meeting. We've got to execute better, gentlemen, at the death to certain bowlers.
Last ball. Yeah, you see, that's where I thought he would have gone the ball before. Length would have been too easy as it was. It went for 6. That one's only a single. 179 for 2.
His men ready. The battle lines drawn. The king sets for another expedition. Kohli the Conqueror. On Mission Lanka. Micromax Cup, powered by Byju's. The Learning Out, Sri Lanka versus India. Second ODI, August 24th, live and exclusive on Sony 6 and Sony 10.3.
Well, Chris Gale is 69 not out here, and he was dropped when he was on 15 in the second or third over by Odin Smith here. Has proved a very expensive miss.
Off that 18th over. It's so often the case in the death overs, you're looking for one or two massive overs, something like we've just had, a 23, a 25, round there. And it allows the side batting possibly to get the last 2 or 3 overs in hugely, because we know it creates momentum. Batter that's been in gets more and more confident, seeing the ball like a pumpkin, keeps making it disappear.
NFL cap. Government Powell. Down to Lamont. And of course, the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots, and we talk about the New England Patriots. I think they're Super Bowl champs, aren't they? Someone needs to check that for me. There's the helmet. Bill Belichick and his team have done an excellent job in almost creating a legacy in the NFL. Big in the Caribbean now, as well as much as basketball, NFL. Hard time to come in. Really in bowl for of money. Did it well in St. Lucia, I think, against the Stars. That's well bowled.
They're going to hustle for 2. I think Mr. Powell will be pleased that he's got Mohamed Nabi on strike rather than a certain powerful left-hander. Dream 11 fantasy scorecard. We're up to 15 million users so far, and we're only into match 20. It's the new initiative for this part of the world. Get onto that dream11.com/points. Check out more information. Powerful left-hand users. Fantasy League. Get onto that dream11.com/points. Check out more information. Powerful left-hand users. Fantasy League. Get onto that dream11.com/points. Check out more information. Powerful left-hand users. Fantasy League. Get onto that dream11.com/points. Check out more information. Powerful left-hand users. Fantasy League. Get onto that dream11.com/points. Check out more information. Powerful
55 runs. See the difference in the light there. We'd only just started the match.
Not making excuses from you, right? Absolutely right, Alan Wilkins. The twilight changing from light into the night, a little twilight time, never easy, but he'd tell you he would have gobbled that 8 times out of 10 at least.
Now he's looking for Yorker length. He's going for it. He's missed his length, but oh, Glenn.
Yeah, I think he'd be a little disappointed here, Gale. Little low full toss. Normally that'd be disappearing over the roof there, but he does well hit Phillips, and he loses his footing somewhat. It hangs in there.
And he has to come back up into the ring now, because we've got the right-handed Mohamed Nabi. So no third man, no fine leg. Anything slips down leg side here, and Rovman Powell could pay the price. Like that. Like that. You can't bowl leg stump full tosses and expect to get away with it. Hero maximum. number 14 in this innings.
One of your fave players.